through just a little bit of code. But really, Richard sort of, to be honest now, Richard pestered me at the start of the month to present something on hardware interaction with Node.js, because what we're finding as we work with customers is that people are looking for this type of technology that integrates with hardware in real time and sends that data to other places. So I've been working on a lot of proof of concepts that are sort of my GitHub account. They'll all be listed in this Nodecopter notes repo, but I have other repos that integrate with Arduinos, integrate with Android and Arduino stuck together so you can remote control things. And we're finding, I think previously as well, we had, was it your brother-in-law, Richard? Was it?
The TV.
The TV, yeah. So I sort of put in Node on embedded devices as well. So, which when I first got into Node, 18 months ago now, like that was not my expectation of it at all. I liked it because it was JavaScript, and that's why I sort of came into it. It was a JavaScript server that I've been looking for a long, long time. Okay. So, no more ado on that. I just want to start off with Nodecopter. Okay. So, does anyone know what this is? Everybody know what this is? Do we know what it is? Let's say about half. Okay, so think about a Raspberry Pi with 4 motors attached, and a battery and a USB dongle on it. That's what that is, really. Okay, so it's an ARM processor. It's got Linux 2618 on it. It's a custom build, but you can take modules, Linux modules, the native ones, and embed it on there. So you can put Node.js actually on that and have a flying web server if that's what sort of the demo I have doesn't have that, but there are demos of it out there. There is some work as well integrating with the USB on it, so you can in theory attach an Arduino to it and fly a flying Raspberry Pi with a web server on it with an Arduino stacked on top as well. So there's some interesting stuff, but it's very good. It gets you into the electronic space, gets you into the hardware space. So without more ado, I will just show you a quick program. So, Guy, I first saw the R-Drone at LXJS, where have you gone, organised. If you have the opportunity to go to an overseas JavaScript event, go to that one. It is absolutely fantastic, a fantastic time, actually, no? Thank you. So, at that event, Felix Geisendorf was had just written this library that I'm just going to basically take you through now, and he's really been driving on sort of the Node integration with this device. There's other people that have taken it on now. He's stepped away a little bit now. He's more of a Go guy, isn't he, at the moment? So yeah, just take you through that. So, but basically what he's done is he's built an API so you can control this thing, but he's also built a REPL. And the REPL is really easy, it's simple Node code. He has an R-Drone library, he has a client, and the client has a REPL involved. The client can create a REPL. So, let's just, there's a couple of things here. So, you attach the R-Drone has a wireless web server, a wireless server on it, so you can connect. Oh no, not on that one. So you connect it to it. Just cancel it off. And apologies, but my battery's about to go. Quick. Here it is. 19 minutes. Yeah, I'll be at the bar by then. So yeah, so if we node into this REPL.js, okay? So it brings you into the command line, which is for the drone here. So then you can just type stuff directly into it, okay? So, are you ready? Yeah. So take off. Yeah, we've gone ready. Like on the land. Take it easy. Yeah. Okay. So that's the REPL. You can put in other commands, and we'll look at all the other commands, with sort of the different commands you can do as we go through just this bit of a demonstration of it. So just find whatever file I've got here. Oh right, yeah, simple. Right, okay, so that was a bit, there wasn't so much risk involved in that because we had the REPL involved, okay, but now we're actually just going to program it to go and do something and watch it do that, okay? So after 5,000 milliseconds, first thing it's going to do is take off. Then after 5 seconds, it's going to turn clockwise, and the number there is actually the speed at which it turns. And then after 3 seconds, it's going to stop and land.
You haven't alias the attack.
Okay, so load. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So because you've got Node on here now and you're communicating that directly through Node, there's a myriad of sort of projects that are out there that sort of utilise the real-time tech that sort of Nuno's going to talk about, but also, like I was mentioning with the integrating with Arduinos, you can also integrate with little bits of hardware, like there's a Connect for us, as well as we nunchucks and all the rest. I don't have nunchucks, so I can't really demonstrate that. But there's a myriad of things you can use to sort of control it. Okay. So what I just want to show you now is to sort of, as I'm coming towards the end, and it also has the it also has a sort of it's a website that has a lot of examples on of what this thing can do. So there's trick commands that we can do with it and all those sort of things. So there's a project called Drone. The Drone browser is a separate project, and what it does is provide a web page with controls on it. I'll just show it to you in a minute. So as you can see down here, it's just basically spun up an Express server, and it's just logging some events about taking in the camera. So unfortunately, the drone has a camera on it, but my this build that I have of FFmpeg isn't particularly happy with it. Okay. So I had a more sensible build. I put this together today, but like I was saying, the FFmpeg encoder in the Citizen 12.12.10 isn't particularly happy with it. But you can, there's two onboard cameras there. There's a down one and there's an out one, and that takes the readings from the out one. So, but what you can do is it has full control of it. You have like a little website you can alright, there. Okay. Now, okay, now this is the danger button up here. This is animations. So let's see your dance. The problem is that this is, it doesn't set up a TCP connection. It's actually communicating to this device over UDP. So when you press the button, it might do it. It might do it sometimes. It might do it in a different order. No, so let's try a different animation. What can we do? The guitar dance. Let's look at that. There you go. It can hold for 2 seconds, so let's do it for 10 seconds. What? interesting getting into Node.js and how it integrates with hardware. And there's loads of projects out there that do that. And it's a really surprising side of you know that I never expected when I first got into it. Thank you very much, guys. Does anybody have any questions? No?
How much does it cost?
They are, well, Richard buys them. Wait, I think it's
300. That's 300.
Yeah, something like that. They're like if you've ever like taken model aircraft or something like that, you spend more time fixing this than you spend.
yeah.
But they're very cool.
Do they have built-in compasses? Do they know what direction they're going in?
Yep. I think accelerometer in the gyro scope and the two cameras, a forward camera and like a down camera.
Not technically a compass though. It's just
Oh, no compass.
I mean, actually, there's no like north, south, east, and west. No.
No.
No. And again, that's people want to put GPS in them. Sorry, global position systems in them. So that's why we started to hack on the USB. So we can start attaching those. The problem with it is, well, they're quite hackable. The company who makes them aren't actually that quick to move. So they actually, because it's a custom Linux kernel, the default is to when you insert the USB, it wants to mount it as a disk drive, so when you can actually take, when you're taking pictures with the camera, you can route it directly to the hard drive. And that's sort of to make for easy use, but they took out the different module loaders, so using it as a serial port actually isn't that easy at the moment. Well, it's not doable, but they've released the kernel for it, so you can now put a custom, your own OS on it, so in theory it should be doable.
You don't have a application.
I did like the Connect one. Yeah, that was definitely my favourite one. But for me, sort of, I had it for a couple of months, and then it encouraged me to go off, and I built my own. You mentioned at the start of the talk, I built a robot where it was, which was an Android with an Arduino put in, with mouse sticking off the back of it. And if I hadn't have gone to Lisbon and I hadn't seen that, that would not have happened. You know, it sort of jumps the gap between that's all electronic stuff over there, hardware, and when you're a software developer, it's intimidating to get into that space. But it's getting closer and closer and closer. So. Okay, we done?